Though you will see click to continue and replay buttons in this video, these features are not supported by this format. You may want to pause the video when you see these buttons. If you want these features and the supplemental slides and files that correspond to the video, then enroll in the course at biztricks.us. In this example, I have a list of sales in euros and need to convert the sales to US dollars. The treasury team at my company provided me with an exchange rate of 1.18418. Using static formulas, I would hard code this static value into the formula. I send this to my boss. She asked me to show the values in millions instead. I go back to the formula and divide by 1 million. This time, when I send the data to my boss, she tells me that she just talked to Treasury and learned that they updated their conversion rate outlook to 1.20657. Additionally, she decides she wants to see the numbers in thousands, not millions. I have to go back to the formula and update both the rate and divisor for each formula. This is frustrating. Let's hope I make the update in every location. If you have yet to experience an exchange like this, then just wait. It will happen many times. There must be a better way. There is. Some people may argue that you can simply use custom formatting to show the values in millions, thousands, or whatever measure. However, that requires you to update every cell that has the format, which can be painful and prone to error. Instead, I recommend the following approach. My boss is asking me to change the data based on two dimensions, a foreign currency exchange rate and a divisor. I'll create two input cells for those two values. Now I can build my formula based on these two reference cells instead of hard-coded static values. Updating the foreign currency exchange rate is as simple as changing the value in J14. Updating the divisor is as simple as changing the value in J15. These are single touches rather than multiple touches for the updates. Again, I shouldn't spend time redoing my work. It's wasted effort and it's prone to error. Like the VLOOKUP example shown previously, this is a simple example to illustrate the concept of a dynamic design pattern. Using the static pattern would have been very painful to manage with a much larger data set. Recall that I reviewed how to use indirect as a way to manage absolute and relative referencing for a dynamic table. I mentioned that a drawback to this approach is that if the table name changes, then the formula won't work. Why? Because the table name is a hard-coded static value. There is a way to get the table's name and convert these static values to a dynamic range. I'll add a simple count function for the entire table. Now I'll add a formula text function to get the string value of the count function. From here, I simply need to extract the table name from inside the parentheses. I'll use the text before and text after functions to do this. Now that I have the table name extracted, I can update my static table reference. If the table name changes, then my formulas won't ref out. After seeing these illustrations, I hope you understand why dynamic patterns are preferred to static patterns.